Salutations, everyone. This is Razor bringing you some hardpoint action here in the Hijacked with the Hiccups and a KSG. Good old 1-2 combo. It does a lot of damage, only at close range. Hiccups and KSG. Quick draw and laser attachment. Nothing too fancy. You guys know how it is. So, I've been thinking about something, and I want to know what you guys think. Are you excited for Call of Duty Ghosts? I know a lot of other people have brought this up, but I want to know what you guys think. Are you really excited for it? Because for me, this is the least I've cared about a new Call of Duty ever. Like I mentioned before, I started in Modern Warfare 2 because that's when I finally got internet connection. And I've played COD 4 and World at War, and those were both a ton of fun. And I love Black Ops, my favorite Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 3, a disappointment with the support system and the OP guns and the way the perks were handled. Black Ops 2 was better, made some improvements. The Pick-10 system worked better than our traditional system, but the maps are terrible in this game. They're absolutely horrific. I mean, I guess they're better than Modern Warfare 3 maps, but they're still all 100% of them are super fucking small, and it's annoying. I don't like small maps because it just doesn't facilitate action correctly when you don't do it right, and it's boring a lot. And when you have a shitty spawn system and lag compensation, it's a formula for frustration. So, and explosives as well, noob tubes up the ass. And we haven't seen a whole lot from Ghosts. I know we've seen trailers and we've seen a ton of gameplay from like Gamescom and like other events of YouTubers and people in the media playing the game. But we still really don't know what the game has in store. Like I've said, I'm gonna reserve my judgment for this game until I've actually got my hands on it. I mentioned in my first impressions of Black Ops 2. Before the game came out, I got the game before it came out. But my first impressions, I noted that I wasn't really feeling it. It didn't really do it for me right out of the box. That it was kind of disappointing, and that the maps really hindered the game. And that opinion really hasn't changed. I have had some ups and downs with the game. Different guns and fluctuation of how good they've done for me. But for the most part, Black Ops 2 was definitely a disappointment, especially after it being the follow-up to Black Ops 1, which in my eyes and in many other people's eyes, the good players' eyes, is the best Call of Duty that has been made so far. And after 2 straight disappointments, it's kind of hard to get your hopes up for the next Call of Duty. And granted, a lot of people love to say, oh, this looks just like the last game, or blah, blah, blah. A lot of people called Modern Warfare 3 Modern Warfare 2.5, which was not. I mean, even with the similarities, which really weren't that much. I mean, what? You had some of the same weapons, and it was Call of Duty? I mean, I don't really... whatever. Infinity Ward. I mean, wasn't a whole lot of comparisons to make that convinced me, but... And then Black Ops 2 came out, and that started to feel like, at the beginning, it felt a lot like Modern Warfare 3, but as the game came into its own identity. That wasn't great or terrible identity, but it was its own. This game doesn't feel like Modern Warfare 3. It doesn't feel like Black Ops 1. It feels like Black Ops 2, and that is what it is. And Call of Duty Ghosts does look a lot like Modern Warfare 3. I'm not gonna lie, just the feel of it. I mean, I know it's gonna look sharper. The graphics are gonna be slightly better. With I mean, it's next gen, so they're gonna make it for Xbox One and PS4. So obviously, it's gonna look better on there. But it's also gonna look better on the 360 and the PS3, just for the graphical advancements that they've made in the last couple of years. So those differences are going to be there, but like the look and the feel and the lighting and the colors, it feels a lot like Modern Warfare 3, just by looking at it. Obviously, this is gonna change. And super fail right there. Could have got like a 6-man, but I fucking get a 0-man because I can't fucking shoot for shit half the time with this KSG, as is very common for most players. But when it comes to Ghost, I don't feel it. Like I've mentioned in my 2 videos about my worries for Black Ops 2, that there's a lot to worry about in this game. The welfare system is coming back, which is cardinal sin. That's the worst decision that they could have made. Absolutely the worst decision that they could have made. I mean, you can even argue that one-man army would have been a better decision to put in the fucking welfare system, because it took certain game modes away. Free-for-all, unplayable, because no matter what you did, you couldn't get a flawless, because there's always going to be... I mean, you could. I mean, I did. I got a fucking Moab. The G36 on fucking Boardwalk, or whatever the fuck it was called. Oh, and here's my Ultra feed right here, so you can go ahead and enjoy that. But the welfare system really fucked up free-for-all and team deathmatch, because there was always going to be 7 stealth bombers at least, and that was really fucking annoying. And it's always really annoying when you get 1 fucking kill away from the mega super clusterfuck medal. And I've gotten the ultra kill twice in Black Ops 2 with the KSG and with the R870 on Nukedown. And both times I was so close to getting 9, which is fucking, what is it called, Mega Killer or something? I don't know. It's the highest medal. You know, Ultra Killer is 8, and then whatever the Super Mega Clusterfuck kill is 9. That could have been a triple collateral, but I just get a hit marker instead. So that's cool. He kills me at the KSG. You can't really complain when you get killed by the same gun that you're using. You know, obviously they outplayed you because you got the same gun. But there's not a lot that I see in Call of Duty Ghosts that I like. The Pick 13 system, or whatever they're going to call it, because, you know, it's basically like Pick 10 system, with a little different, because, you know, you aren't restricted to having 1 or 2 perks from one category. You can mix and match anywhere without any sort of penalty, and you get 13 points, and everything's worth different amounts of points. At least the perks are. I mean, the weapons are always going to be 1 point, and secondary is always going to be 1 point, and the attachments are going to be free. But just the few improvements that I've seen, I don't like. I don't like the welfare system. I don't like some of the kill streaks that we've seen, and I just don't need a Call of Duty right now. I could play Battlefield for the next 5 months, and I'd be happy. But Ghost is going to come out. I'm going to buy it. I'm going to play it, and who knows how long it'll get my attention. But those are just my thoughts, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave your comments below. I'd love to know what you think, and I'll see you next time.